back. I'm really excited about that. It's been a long time. It still cracks every now and then. So forgive me for that. It's been like a week since I've gotten to post a reading. So I'm really excited, and too excited because I can't wait to do a pick a pile. I am putting out the reading that was the one that won the post, which was What Will Become of the Connection. I'm working on that one currently, but I wanted just to do a reading and get it out for the collective. So that's what I'm gonna do here, but I have a few things before we get started. I have had a bunch of new decks come in. I've had some donations here, so thanks to you guys for those, especially Louise, who I posted. She donated 2 decks to the channel, and I'm gonna use one of those in the next pick a card. And then I also have this here, which I'm so excited about. It's so pretty. This is the Sacred Bee Tarot. You can get it on Etsy, and I'll leave a link down below for it. It's just gorgeous, and I'm just really excited to use it. So we're gonna do this quick collective reading here. And then also this is called the Human Spirit Oracles. And I'm going to use these during this reading as well. If you can tell, like, these are both green. I don't know why. I just ended up choosing 2 that were green. I was just drawn to it, I guess. So we're going to use those. I'm going to put them to the side, though. I want to go ahead and get the tarot out. I'm going to get all the cards out before I get into it. And real quick before we get started, I have posted some of her stuff before on my Instagram page, but I have a friend named Ashley who has a store on Etsy called Aura and Artifact, and she sells these are her own blends of fragrances. And this is blend number 9, and I also have the number 6. And I just got them in. She's amazingly awesome, talented soul, and she has all kinds of stuff on there. She's so quick to ship her stuff out too. I was amazed at how quick I got this. Guys, this stuff smells so good. I've already sprayed it all through my house and all over myself. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm gonna leave a link for her stuff down below too. She's just such a sweet soul, and go check out her Instagram as well, because she always has the most gorgeous pictures on there. She's also a photographer, so she has a very unique skill set when it comes to the way that she does her photography. It's just, I wish I lived closer to her, because I would love for her to take some photos of me and my boys. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So shout out to Ashley. Okay, guys, so here we go. So whatever comes out, comes out. It's just going to be a collective reading here. I've already pre-shuffled. Let me get a good, nice shuffle in with these, so y'all can see how gorgeous these cards are. I just love them so much. Okay, so here we go. And I'm not going to take reversals here on these yet. I'm just going to take them upright, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So what is the collective message today, Spirit? What is the collective message that you have today? Wow. So the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have, this is the 7 of Pentacles. This is the 3 of Pentacles. There's also these names on these as well, so you have patience and effort, and the wheel, of course, here. So you're going to have all the fixed signs out, which is Leo's, I almost said Sagittarius. I was kind of wanting to say Sagittarius. For some reason, I've been feeling Sagittarius lately. I don't know what it is. I am a Sag rising. Maybe I've just been feeling that. You have the star here. That's Aquarius energy. But you also have the Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo energy with the fixed signs there. What's the collective message? Collective message. We have the Princess of Cups. So that's the Page of Cups. So clarify the wheel for me, please. You have the Magician. So that's Gemini and Virgo energy. Clarify the 7 of Discs. 7 of Pentacles. You have the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. You have the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Star. You have the Root of Power of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. What is the Page of Cups here? You have the King of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. You have the Page of Swords there on the bottom of the deck. So you have a Page of Cups, Page of Swords. You could be getting some sort of message here. Underneath that you have Pleasure, which is the Six of Cups. And you also have the Four of Cups right after that. And the Five of Cups. Don't worry, these have been shuffled very well. But you have the Six, the Four, and the Five of Cups back to back with the Princess of Swords here. Somebody's been sitting on some kind of information here, whether this is you or this is someone that is coming towards you. Yeah, you have the Eight of Wands that's right underneath that. So heavy on that communication coming through, with this being the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It could be that someone's trying to gather some information here, kind of in a collective way, like someone's trying to just collectively gather all the information that they have. And this is the information that they're currently sitting on, which is all Cups energy, which means that this person could be highly in their emotions, especially when it comes to this communication. So there's heavy disappointments here. This actually says disappointments on this card. Scorpio and Cancer energies here. But there's a significance of, you see this vulture that's on here? It's almost like this person here could be looking at a connection here with you, or a relationship that is something that I feel like the vulture is kind of like a part of decay, you know, something that's decaying, something that's long gone, or could be something that's long gone. But you have this Four of Cups that's right on top of that, which is, it's someone that's sitting and really contemplating and thinking and reminiscing. And there's a lot of wild emotions here. So some emotions go from, it's like one extreme to the next. 1 minute this person could be thinking about disappointment, regrets, and then the next minute they're reminiscing about, you know, the good times that you had together, with the Six of Cups being here. The Six of Cups is also it's nostalgia, but it's also about a reconnection, a reunion. And this Four of Cups is contemplation. So this person could be contemplating here on a reunion with you for some of you, or this could be your energy. You could be actually contemplating this. The overall being this Page of Swords. And this Page of Swords has these two swords on it. It also represents the peacock, which always is, to me, a symbol of pride and ego. But with this, you know, obviously the bees are going to be significant on here. It is the Sacred Bee Tarot, but right there in the middle with all the peacock, it's like that decision that's based off of pride and ego and prosperity to some extent. But the Page of Swords is someone that's gathering information, that's wanting to learn. Sometimes it can represent someone that's kind of watching you in some way, not in a creepy way, but someone that's trying to check up on you or see how you're doing or how things are going. And being all these emotions are in between that Eight of Wands and this card, this person could, I just feel like they're just gathering all this information that they have to try to make a decision here, I feel. And like I said, this could be your energy. So there's this air energy here, particularly here with this Ace of Swords. this clarity here about the wish with the star. But I want to start at the beginning, in which I feel like this is kind of this person's thought process. Starting at the beginning, you have the Wheel and the Magician. So there was something that seems very highly fated that came together with the right timing, the right place. And it was almost like it was manifested or purposeful in a way of it's what either this person wanted or what you've wanted or possibly what both of you wanted. It just kind of all came together in a certain kind of way here with this wheel being here. It's representing that fate, that opportunity, things playing out the way that they are meant to with that Magician. It's like everything unfolding exactly the way that it was meant to in some kind of mysterious way, right? There's like mystery behind it. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about investing into creating something with the Six of Discs. But this representation of these two keys, which would mean opportunity, being at a crossroads here about investing in a opportunity for something that's long-term or something that could be beneficial in the long term. I like how this Seven of Wands is called Valor. This is about defending yourself, defending your territory, you know? And there's a Three of Disc here, which is about working together and growing something together. You know, wanting to defend a commitment or wanting to defend a connection. I feel connection here. Wanting something to come together in the right way. This is the middle of your spread that you're looking at. So there's somebody that's wanting to fight for a commitment or fight for a connection, a togetherness, you know, coming together, working together, investing in something, it coming out into something that's glorious here with the Wheel and the Magician, something that you have the Star here with the Ace of Swords. So this is something that it's a kind of this is like a big, bright idea that someone has of how to come forward. I feel you have the Page of Cups here, so that's an emotional offer with this King of Discs. So this is someone that's prepared and ready to offer some sort of solid foundation or solid commitment and stability for a future energy. I want to get some more though. I want to see what this Ace of Swords is all about. Well, hold on now. Let's just take a look. I'm just curious now the way that came out. Wow, guys, you have the Queen of Swords. You have the Eight of Cups. You have Justice. Libra energies here really big with that Queen of Swords and the Justice. And then you have the Nine of Discs. So you have someone here, feminine energy here. The Nine of Discs would be your pre-Empress energy. This is someone that is financially independent or is very well adapted to her own self, her own nature, doing good, in a place to where she has everything that she needs. And I think that there's this balance between this understanding that this, you know, there is this Queen of Swords that is justifiably in a place to where she possibly could walk away and becoming her own independent self here. There's a very strong nature to this feminine energy. This is someone that is, you know, perfectly fine being on their own. And there's a lot of fairness that goes into this. So this is someone that knows what they deserve. This is someone that definitely is someone that if you approach, you better approach and you better bring something good, because this is someone that has their crap together, okay? This is someone that's not going to, this is not going to put up with a lot. This Queen of Swords does not. And either this is the way that you're seeing this person, or this is the way you are currently. And walking away from a situation here with this Eight of Cups, or having to walk away from a situation, was justifiable. And she was able to gather herself, you know, gather her sense of being, and knowing that there's a sense of her doing the right thing here. Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is someone that chose to do the logical thing, to walk away here from something that was no longer serving her, even though there was emotions tied into this. It wasn't balanced or fair. You know, the heart and head here was not equal. And she's still maintaining and standing strong in her knowing. Heavy Empress energy I see over here, guys. Okay, but let's see. I want to know what's the Magician here for. You have the Page of Disc. So I'm going to push these up a little bit. This is going to be a pretty big spread because I want to display all these cards, really. And I want to get as much information as I can, since this is just a collective reading. Do you have this Page of Disc here? So this is a significant start. This is an opportunity. Someone either has manifested an opportunity for a solid new start, or this is something that is coming together in a fate. It's fated to come together to have this opportunity for a new start. This could also be an apology. You know, when you see that Page of Disc, it can be that tangible, actual offer of that solid start and apology kind of taking off. Why is the Six of Disc with that Seven of Disc? What's the Six of Disc about? So we have a Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. This is about emotions. This is about releasing and feeling emotions. The Cancer energy is, I feel, it's receptivity. So being receptive and open and equal, and both wanting to give or wanting to have some sort of investment into this connection is something that's here. Why is the Seven of Wands here? What's this about? See, there's that Two of Swords that we picked up on. Where did I pick up on it? Oh, it was at the bottom of the deck. Should have left it out. It was the Page of Swords. And it's funny, this Two of Swords is actually, it says peace on it. And this can be about balance as well. It's also a card of Libra. Balance in communication, balance in understanding, balance in making the right choice here to defend a connection or defend a commitment to something. This could be a hard decision. It could be a hard decision because it could be hard to find peace, for others to find peace in this decision. You know, you see the symbol of the moon here on this card, which is about the emotional self. And it ties into this decision. It's not only about balance and those swords, you know, that logical mindset, but it's also about not only your communication and your thought, right? But also about your emotions are into this. So there's a reason to defend this connection here, a reason to defend wanting to work on something here. For some of you, if this is not a connection, this can actually be you defending something here that you've worked really hard on and making that choice to stick with that because you are emotionally invested into this and you feel like this is the right opportunity for you. And this is a wish that you've had, that you've wanted. Why is this Ace of Swords here? For some of you, this could tie in both ways. You have a Knight of Swords. Again, a card of communication. And the communication of the Knight of Swords, it's very quick. It's someone that's very quick and on their feet when they come to communicate something here. And it has to do with this Ace of Swords, which could be clarity about what someone wants for the future, what someone's wish is. Can you give me one more for that? I'm pretty sure that's what we're seeing here at the end, but can you give me one more for that? That star, what is the star? The Hermit energy. Someone here, Virgo energy, has had, again, that's Mercury. So again, we're talking about that communication. So for a lot of you, this has to do with you communicating what it is that you want and your desire of what it is that you want. But it's also this idea that you've had this introspection, or this, it's something that you've really gone within and really, really, really thought about. It's not something it's a spark of an idea. This is something that you have really, really thought about, and you really, really want to take on the responsibility for whatever this is. And you know that Virgo energy is that work energy, but if it's a relationship, it could also just be taking on responsibility for a relationship, wanting to take responsibility for your part in a relationship. And we see a lot of that here with this balance and this equalness, you know, with the emotions that are here, and wanting to defend. So you have this Princess of Cups, this Page of Cups with the King of Discs, Capricorn, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. I always see it as Capricorn energy, but sorry guys, I'm gonna have to clear my throat every now and then. Tell me one more for this King of Discs, please. This is someone that really wants to ground something here. Wow, guys. It's the Page of Wands. This is communication. This is a message that's coming in, a quick message, a good message. So we've literally seen all the pages out. Sorry. I was doing so good though, my voice. And now it's starting to crack. Okay, so you see the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. In between, you have this King of Pentacles. This is someone that wants to have a commitment or ground something. They see an opportunity and they want to seize it, right? There's so many different ways to read this spread the way that it is. I want to know more about this, though, because this may be the way that this person's perceiving you. You do have an odd set of counterparts out. You have a King of Discs and a Queen of Swords, which Queen of Swords can just also represent that logical communication that someone's wanting to have about possibly justification of a reason for walking away from something and gaining their own independence here with this Nine of Discs. Tell me something else about this, though. Tell me something else about this. Ten of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment. This can represent emotional fulfillment. This can represent, family coming together. This is your all 10 cups. So this is ties into this wish. This is what emotionally would make you happy here. So there's somebody here that, wants to be able to find their own happiness, find their own ultimate fulfillment. You have the Three of Wands. This is someone that's waiting for that to happen or waiting for their ships to come in here, you know. There's distance that could be here as well. Someone needing to have distance in order to gain that 10 of Cups that's there, in order to see that 10 of Cups. This is someone that once they kind of left here, they've went on this journey on their own and they've kind of found their self. And now they kind of know through this distance and this space of what it is that is going to make them happy, what it is that's going to fulfill them. The Empress energy. I told you I was feeling the Empress over here. Told you I was feeling the Empress over here. So that's Taurus, Libra energy. This is someone that feels as if, for some of you, if this is a relationship, this is not only someone that's kind of gone off and seen and knows their value here and what it is that they want, wanting to build something now, whereas they are emotionally invested into this. This is someone that could also be seeing someone else as this Empress energy, whereas there was distance or some time needed in order to see that. The Empress is, I said this in a personal reading the other day. She always just looks like spring to me. You know, as a season, she would represent that everything, and it is spring where I am right now, so maybe that's why I'm seeing her in this way so much. But it's like there's just this rebirth of everything. Everything's turning green. The flowers are just all blooming at the same time. You have all the baby animals that are coming out, and it's just everything's blossoming and growing. And you see this pre-Empress energy here, and you go from that to this distance and to finding your own happiness here and having this, becoming this Empress within yourself. For some of you, this is your journey here, what you're seeing. Doing what's best for you and walking away from something that you felt like was not justified, or you needed to have something that was balanced and justified, trying to do the right thing here. And you have had to fight for this independence on your own. You've had to fight for this ability to find this happiness within self, and you've done that, and you became this Empress energy, this divine feminine energy. And for some of you, there's someone here that's kind of seen that in you, that's recognized that in you. Tell me more about this. King of Disc. The Lovers. So this is, I feel like I'm going to lean towards definitely a relationship, but I do feel like that there's something else having to do with a job that you've had to defend, or you've had to find peace and balance within. That was a difficult decision to make, but you've gained your strength from that and possibly found your own independence here with that as well. So the Lovers Gemini energy there, that King of Disc is bringing the Lovers Gemini. I mean, the Lovers energies to you. So that's a choice in love. That's a choice, choosing someone. Anything else you can tell me about this, Lovers? Yes, Temperance, Alchemy. This is about finding this. It's Sagittarius energy as well. It's about finding this understanding and peace and balance. Whereas before, you couldn't quite get your feet on the ground compared to the idea that you had in your head. You just couldn't kind of have your feet touch the ground with it. You couldn't see how you could ground something like that. With Temperance upright, with the Lovers there, it's kind of like realizing a relationship and how you can actually ground a relationship and make it something sustainable, make it something that is capable of growing and changing and evolving. And this is what this person's kind of done through this process, right, of this Hermit energy, this introspection. Taking this star, the wish, and bringing it down to earth so that it can kind of plant its roots in the ground and bloom into something. And it's blossom not only with them, but also this, you know, side message here with this Empress energy and the way that she's kind of grown within herself, focused on herself. You know, the King of Disc is closest to the Emperor energy because he has all his pentacles and everything it is that he needs. The bottom of the deck, you have this Two of Disc, and it actually says change on here. And then the High Priestess is right under that with another 2, and then the Hierophant. So there's definitely been some lessons here. And then you have that 4 of Wands. That 4 of Wands is that union card. You have the 4 of Disc under that and the Knight of Cups. There's that 3 of Swords. So there's definitely been a separation here between you and someone, or heartbreak here. And then you have this Nine of Cups, which is romantic feelings, you know, a romantic offer, emotions. And you have this 4 of Disc, which is someone that's wanting to hold on to that, you know, wanting to have this reunion here with this 4 of Wands. And it's funny, this is called perfect work. And this is what we're tying all this into, because this person's coming up as a King of Disc. So he's thinking about the grounded earthly things, the disc, the pentacles. You know, Capricorn energy is I use, and it's the planner. It's the one that is planning for that future energy. And you see so many future cards up here. You know, the Wheel is that destiny. The 7 of Disc is that investment, putting in that energy and time. The 3 of Disc is that commitment to something. The Star is that wish. And then you have the Hierophant on top of that, which is a card of commitment. You know, it ties into with, you see the symbol of the 2, the keys here. It also ties into the 6 of Disc. So it's maybe a lesson in equal give and take, or a lesson in generosity, or balance within a connection, or balance within emotions, and how to invest in a relationship, or how to invest into something. There's something to do with this person learning this within their life, not only learning this within this connection. So when you learn something in your life experiences, it helps you into growing a connection itself as well, right? And then you have this High Priestess energy, which is this inner knowing that there's changes ahead here. There's choices that need to be made. Balance that comes into play here with these 2 2s here, which adds into 4, which 4 is the number of stability. So there's choices that are being made about stability, and, you know, a solid foundation. Sorry about my dogs, guys. Who knows what they're barking at? That's just half the deck, and you have that 10 of Wands there. So someone could be feeling the pressure here from this. You know, someone could be, and you do see this kind of anticipation of some sort of battle here. Battle between the truth and how to balance things out. How to actually make something come together and work and happen. I want to get some of these cards first, just because I want to see what else would come up possibly that I've missed here. And then I want to get one of these. I'm going to pull one of these for the ending, kind of an ending card. And we'll, of course, we'll get a Soul Truth Oracle, because we can't close without one of those. We have Awakening here. So, you know, I don't see the Tower Judgment here. Okay, that makes sense. Codependency. So there's been a breakthrough with this Ace of Swords here. Someone's breaking free of this codependency. So if this is this Empress energy, this is something that she's accomplished on this kind of inner journey that she's went on here to find peace and justice within herself. Needing to find that balance within, right? So we have past life connection here. We have communicate. Self-love, which is that breaking yourself free from that codependency. We have heartbreak and realignment. Someone shifting their perspective to gain a sense of clarity and understanding, which is what we see here with this, how you can kind of stabilize this now and ground this. This pain, this heartbreak, this separation is what's been a part of this process. To bring things back into balance or back together. You have this decision here. It's time to decide about this relationship. This is what we see with this Two of Swords, with this Two of Pentacles, with the Lovers as well as a card of choice. Apology right on top of that Page of Pentacles. Balance. You have the divine feminine masculine energy there. Right on top of that Two of Swords as well, which is a card of balance. This isn't supposed to be here, but you have you didn't imagine it, and success is your ending. You also have forgiveness at the bottom of this deck, which can tie into this apology that's here. This you didn't imagine it. Is this someone having a hard time with aligning, you know, their perspective here of a relationship, and kind of breaking themselves free of that, something that we talked about, wanting success here. And you also have this guarded, which you see it in reverse. I'm going to accept it in reverse because this would be someone that's opening up about wanting to balance out their feelings here, coming off of this heartbreak, breaking themselves free. But they're not breaking themselves free on their own here. This is something that your energy has helped kind of pull them out of, right? This is a team effort. This connection is kind of a spiritual team effort. Yeah. Okay. I want to get one thing before I do that. Just to see. I want to see what would come up if we ask about this communication. There, you see it right there. So you have, I feel you even though we're apart, and this is what I was talking about this wanting to open up in this spiritual type of connection here. In a way, you have this vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person, and I love you, and I just cannot make that up. I just literally cannot make that up. Yeah, this is someone that's learning about, not being so guarded with their heart and opening themselves up. And that could have been something that they've chosen in the past, is to be very guarded. They feel like they can be vulnerable with you. You know, there's definitely some things that they want to open up and express. Could be that this person loves you, has made this decision about this relationship. Okay. So we have broken open, number 12. Well, that's freaking amazing. That's so awesome because this is exactly like ties into everything that we're talking about. Okay, so I'm actually going to read, which I don't normally do, but this book is very interesting. Human Spirit Oracles. And I want to read what this says. Okay. You must have some cracks to let the light shine through. Have you been through something that tore you into pieces, that broke you down to nothing? When you break, it makes space for growth. Like a dense forest, there can be no sun for new growth. But when one tree falls or breaks, it allows the warming sun to penetrate the canopy and feed the roots. You've been through enough. It is time to feed your roots and step into the sun. Remember that sometimes you must tear something down to rebuild a better home. The same is true for us. If we have been through life-shattering events, do not get stuck in the ruins of what was. Instead, build a fabulous new dwelling. Never underestimate the curb appeal of my dog threw me off, guys, dang it. Never underestimate the curb appeal of a renovated home. Okay, guys. Sorry about my dogs out there just barking up a storm while I'm trying to do this reading and read into this. Just for giggles, let's pull one of these. I want to hold this card up so y'all can see this, because I do feel like with that Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck that this connection was definitely something that went through some serious turmoil, heartbreak, pain, separation. But this is basically what we're seeing here, is this whole thing kind of being rebuilt in a different way and this introspection taking place. What's going to happen in the future here? Oh, guys, you have new love. That's just great. There's not a whole lot to say there. Anything else? Well, that flew really, really high. So let's see what it says. Challenges. Yes. So this is what we've seen here, is this challenge that's right here in the middle of your spread with that Seven of Wands next to that Ace of Swords. That the light coming in, it's being something that's difficult, something that's not easy. The truth, though, and this card literally says receive and express the truth. This potential love here sitting right next to I love you, and making a decision to realign things and heal. And you have this broken open and challenges right next to that. This has been something that's been such a challenge here between you and this person in your lives. But like that card says, broken open, and like it talks about the forest, that foundation coming down so that it can be rebuilt in a better way. And this is what you're seeing here, but it takes vulnerability to be able to have that. Have a good card here, please, for the collective. Okay, 2 cards, and I'm going to read them both because there are 2 energies here. So one could be for you, one could be for your person. The first one says, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? And this is kind of what we're seeing here. What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what's the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life that you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adapt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your results. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. These cards are just tied into your reading so well. Do I believe I am worthy? And this is just so divine feminine energy, because this is part of the experience, is understanding or believing that you are worthy of something. That's kind of been broken open inside of you, completely ripped outside of you. You've had to rebuild yourself up to what it is that you deserve and find that happiness within yourself, which we see that here from you going from this so sorry, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, to this finally Empress energy, right, to that 10 of Cups that's there with her. Do I believe that I am worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life that you have dreamt of. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. I like that. That's by Maya Angelou. Today's soul action. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. And that Empress, she sure is, isn't she? That's a perfect way to kind of end this reading here, guys. But of course, I'm going to get some initials. And we'll get some key cards as well. And my voice is going, going, going. Okay. Let's see here. We have, you are always just one decision away from a magically different life. My gosh. Soften and open up. Oh, it's crazy. Time alone. Yes, right on that hermit energy. So see, the time alone, it's always necessary. Separation. Of course you have the Two of Cups. It's always necessary. It's so wild, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Sometimes these readings, especially these collective readings, they just all come together. I'm just pulling the cards out. Like, of course you have the Star in the bowl. And if you notice on these two cards, both of these cards talk about, you know, your dreams. So that Star energy. How crazy. So, and you of course have the number 3, which is the divine feminine, that Empress energy. So there's your Star, which can be Aquarius energy, which is, you know, I know. Also can be something somewhat unconventional, which you see here, that battle, that fight within. You have the number 7, which is the lucky number, divine, very divine number. It's also the 7th house, is about relationships, of course. And it also means that things coming into an alignment, coming together. You have the Heart with wings, which is also this vulnerability and allowing your heart to fly, right? Allowing your love to, you know, soften and open up here. So you have J, Z, J, R, Q, U, Y, E, and Y. And you have the heart. Okay, I don't know what you can spell with these. There's not really a whole lot of letters here. Actually, I don't think you can spell anything. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Actually, I want to get some more because I'm kind of irritated. I don't have anything you can spell. Oh, there's an S. You can spell yes, and the frog came out, which taking a leap of faith. It's this, and the hashtag. So there's more under the surface, right? There's more there, more to it. Well, so now you can spell yes. And then that's it. Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna hold this up. That's kind of surprising. I figured at least I could spell something out of that. And I'm sure there's something here I'm missing anyways. What about? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up. So here you go. So y'all let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you like these cards. Don't forget to check out my friend Ashley at Aura and Artifact down below. And also this deck from Etsy. I'll leave a link down below for it as well. So thanks guys for being here. Thanks for all your love and all your support and all your kindness, of course. And I hope to see you soon.